athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 45 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Hill the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And again it's Mahomes. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Taking a shot for Samuel, and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is Melvin Gordon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 16 yards, a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
You got tape. You got tape. Safety's creeping. Mike 27.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. And it's getting it wrong. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Stay with your man. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning to clear you up. Don't get nervous. Mike 27.
They'll drop the throw. And Allen's got it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Diablos 3.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 66 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Second and 13. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26.
Back to throw here. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
6 guys, check 6 guys. Check 52. Check 50. Check 50. Check 24. Check 24.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're
now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start in the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. Pass, and now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Check.
He's checking. Crash, come on.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 5. Forced out to his left. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, good move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
55. Check. 43.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Mahomes to throw. The right side going to be caught by Hardman.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Motion! 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. I got it. Easy. Mike 52. Box track. Man out. Hey, alert 3. Rush in. Check.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Touchdown, L.A.! Melvin Gordon, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Switch.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Yellow. Let's go, team. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Hey, Mike 52. High 7. Let's go.
And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Tight end's right. 4 down. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 52.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Yellow. Here I come. No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Delta. Hey. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, 57 color. 52.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
52's the Mike, boys. 52. I got one. Let's go. 52, Mike 52. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Check 31. Kill. Turn up.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, check Mike 27. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Hill on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. It's a big play there. 57 yards. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
52's the mic. Hey, it's our field. Hey, it's our house. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But now it's third and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
52's the mic. Mike 52. 52's the mic, boy. 52. 43. Check. Yellow. Kill.
And again, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short.
Let's go. Let's do it.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friends.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He'll drop to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Chris Jones on the stop.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Mexico City. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Trying to go back to Watkins.
gain of 7. First down.
Mike 27, Mike 27.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Able to get this to Gordon. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
It's easy work.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4 down, 4 down. Big ass. Let's go. Come on. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Check Mike 27. No chance.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Diablos 31. Chargers 28.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
First and 10. At their own 48-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
No. Off.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, come on out. 43! 43! Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. 15, 15. He's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
He's checking crap. Hey, hey, hey. Alpha. 57.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix it.
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Your trick is here.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the slant.
2nd and 2. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Frank Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to give it to Gordon, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. 90 ticks to go, still time, but they need this onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I got one. Mike 52. Got one. Attack. 52. Watch 52. 52's the Mike. Yellow. Check. Press.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57 colors. General, flash. No, check that. 15. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check. Crunch. Easy. Check the backer. Check. Lucky.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Completes it to Hardman. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike 52. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Back 2 is Mike 57. Mike back 2. Twist. 52's the Mike.
Mahomes to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Mike 52. Drop these. Hey, Mike 52. Watch QB drop. Mike 52. You don't want it. Pick up the ball.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
52's the mic right here. Over. Attack! I got you, boy.
Mahomes going to throw it here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, Ridley.
To throw is Mahomes. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
52's the mark, boy, 52. Watch the screen.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Yeah, let's go sack lunch. Mike 27. Mike 27. I got him. Boom.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say adios from Mexico City.